Hey guys, welcome back. Now that we have installed WordPress into your website, we are going to log into your WordPress dashboard to edit some settings and add some plugins that you'll be needing for your search engine optimization purposes. To log in, what you need to do is paste the full URL that you have bookmarked earlier to access your WordPress admin area. In case you missed it, your login URL should be your domain name /wp-admin. And what you'll see is this WordPress username and password login panel over here. So just enter your username and password, which you have set up earlier during your WordPress installation. Click on Login, and what you will see then is the dashboard of your WordPress. This is basically the content management area of your website. There are a couple of things we'll need to do to optimize your website and to make it easier for you. I'm going to start from the top to the bottom of the navigation panel. Let's head over to Post. And what we want to do here is edit the Hello World default post. Change the Hello World title to Welcome to Chicken Coops and Runs. Of course, for your site, you'll need to replace chicken coops and runs as the primary keyword that you'll be ranking for. But in this case, since we're going to be ranking for chicken coops and runs, we're going to put that into our welcome title over here. Next, just give a one-liner description of what this blog is going to be about. After that, on the right under Categories, uncheck Uncategorized and click on Add New Category. Name the new category as your keyword and make sure it's checked when you've added it. Next, for tags, also input your keyword in here and click Add. Alright, the next step is to head over to links. Select the entire list except for one of them and delete all. The one which we did not delete, we want to edit this. Under the Edit Link area, insert your keyword under the name field and your web address URL under the web address field. Once you've completed these fields, click on Update Link. Next, head over to Pages and click Add New. Just add a contact page and leave the content area blank for now. We will add content later. Next, for comments, there's a default comment in here. We won't be needing that for now, so let's just trash it. Next, head over to Appearance. What you'll see here is a default theme for WordPress. If you want to change your theme and have fancier designs for your blog, then you can click on the Install Themes tab and what I would recommend is to do a search for themes that are SEO friendly. You will see many thumbnails of different WordPress designs, but for now, we'll just use the default WordPress theme. However, should you decide to have a different theme, you can always come back to the Install Themes tab and search for SEO friendly themes for your website. Next, click on Plugins. In here, we'll need to add a few very important plugins to optimize our blog, so click on Add New. The first plugin we'll be needing is the all-in-one SEO plugin. This tool will help us with on-page optimization. Next, click Search Plugins. The one we should be installing is called the All-in-One SEO Pack. Click on Install Now and then activate plugin. Before we continue, there's one more plugin that we'll be needing. So click on Add New again and type in Google XML and click on Search Plugins. The one you'll be installing is the Google XML Sitemaps. Again, click on Install Now and then activate plugin. This Google XML Sitemaps plugin will help Google navigate our site better. So, these are the two main plugins that needs to be installed in our website. There are hundreds of plugins in WordPress that might be handy for you, but for the essentials, we'll only be needing the all-in-one SEO pack and Google XML Sitemaps for page 1 Google rankings. Before I forget, we'll also need to create a privacy policy page. Instead of doing it manually like how we have created on contact page earlier, there is actually a plugin for this as well. To make it easy for us, let's install this plugin called Easy Privacy Policy. What this plugin does is it helps us to create a privacy policy page automatically, and it can come in really handy when we create multiple websites in batches as we expand our business. Once all the essential plugins are activated, we will need to configure the settings of these plugins. This is why you can see at the top here, there is a red bar, which is alerting us to go to the admin page of this plugin to enable it. However, sticking to the plan, I am going to try and move from top to bottom of this navigation panel so that it is easier for you. With that said, we will attend to the plugin configurations in a while. So back to the site navigation on the left here. We can skip Users and Tools. Next section will be going into Settings. Click into General. Over here for the site title and tagline, this is basically what your visitors will see when you are on your website. Let's insert your keyword for the title again. And for the tagline, it would be something like step-by-step, easy and affordable chicken coops and runs plans. Next, click on Save Changes. Next, click on Privacy. Just double check and be absolutely sure that you have selected I would like my site to be visible to everyone, including search engines like Google, Bing, Technorati, and Archivers. This is to make sure that your blog is visible to all the search engines and not hidden or blocked from the search engines to crawl. So just be absolutely sure for this one, because if you select the wrong option, your blog will not be visible to the search engines and not be able to be ranked on page 1 at all. Next, click on Permalinks. The default settings for your blog post URL will display some weird characters, and that doesn't tell Google much at all. What we'd like to do instead is tell Google in our web page URL what our post is about. To do that, select Custom Structure and type in this code, which is /%postname %/. Again, click on Save Changes. Next stop is our all-in-one SEO. The very first thing is to select Enable for the plugin status. For your home title and description, this is what the search engines will display when a user inputs a query. Let me show you an example. For the query chicken coops, these are the results that Google has returned, and these are the titles that will appear. So for the all-in-one SEO title and description fields, this is what our searches will see when we rank on page 1. So let's head back to our dashboard, and for our title, put in chicken coops and runs. Easy chicken DIY chicken coop plans. For a description, we will use what we typed earlier for the general settings. Finally, for your home keywords, insert your main keyword and 2 related keywords. Leave the rest of the settings as default and then click on Update options. Next, click on Easy Privacy Policy. If you've used the tool and you've liked it, you may consider making a donation to the creator of this tool at the top here. Just read through all the sections in this privacy policy plugin and make sure it's what your website represents. At the bottom for the options, uncheck all of them and finally scroll back and click on Create Privacy Page. After that, we are pretty much done with our WordPress settings and must-have plugins. As for the Google XML sitemap, if you're wondering, we do not need to configure anything in there. Before we wrap up this video, let's take a look at our newly set up WordPress blog. This is how it would look like with our default theme. So this is the end of this video. In the next couple of tutorials, we are going to come back in here and put in some content. Till then, I hope this video was not too complicated. Take your time and just follow the instructions step by step. Again, just edit the settings and plugins working from top to bottom of the navigation area and you should be just fine. Until then, I'll see you in the next video.